Hi, I'm Lauren from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm so excited for you to join me on this video recipe. Why? Because we have this great new product, Philadelphia Cooking Cream. And ladies, if you like Philadelphia cream cheese, you are gonna love this product. It's gonna make your already favorite recipes even more delicious. Today, I'm gonna be making my butternut squash baked ziti, and the star ingredient is gonna be Philadelphia Cooking Cream. And this is an Italian cheese and herb flavored Philadelphia Cooking Cream. I can't wait to share this with you. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 425 degrees to roast our butternut squash. And then I'm going to boil my water for my pasta. So that's all set. In the meantime, I'm going to get started on my butternut squash. So I'm going to grab my olive oil and my baking pan. Now, I bought my butternut squash at the grocery store, already prepped and cut. And I suggest you do the same because who really likes to cut butternut squash? It is so difficult. And we have about 2 cups of butternut squash here. I'm going to throw about 2 tablespoons of olive oil onto my butternut squash. And I'm just going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, about a teaspoon of salt, and then a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to use my hands a little bit just to mix it all around before I throw it into the oven. Just like so. It's okay to get dirty when you cook because it's fun. I'm going to put it into the oven that is preheated to 425 degrees. So I'm going to set my timer for the butternut squash. Take about 15 minutes to roast because they were cut into small, like 1-inch pieces. So let's see here. We're going to set our timer to 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to prepare my sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is take 2 tablespoons of butter and put it into our saucepan on medium-high heat. Then I'm going to cut up my shallots. We have 2 shallots we're going to mince and throw them onto the hot butter. And then I'm also going to use about half a cup of pancetta and throw it into my butter as well, or you can use bacon. Pancetta sometimes is hard to find or people don't like it, so bacon is just a really simple thing that I'm sure you have in your house, and it's just gonna bring a nice salty flavor to the sauce. So let me grab my cutting board here with my shallots and throw it in top of my hot butter in my saucepan. I'm gonna grab my pancetta and throw it in the pan. We're just going to mix this and leave it on the stovetop for about 5 minutes till it browns. This is just a good base for the sauce. And then with the Philadelphia Cooking Cream, that is where all the creamy flavor is going to come in. I used to use like a mascarpone and heavy cream for this recipe. With the Philadelphia Cooking Cream, I don't have to use any of that. And it's great because all the herbs are built into the cooking cream. And it takes a lot of ingredients out of this recipe. It makes it so easy to make. And now for the star ingredient, Philadelphia Cooking Cream. We're going to be using the Italian cheese and herb cooking cream for this recipe. It is so delicious and so easy, and I can't wait for you to see what this product looks like. But hold on, because I'm not going to open it yet. I know the anticipation is killing you. Are you ready? Wait till you see this new product. Woo! Look at all those herbs. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so hard not to try as soon as you open it because it just looks so good. All your flavors and herbs and it's already into this sauce, into this cream, so you just throw it into the sauce and it's gonna be delicious. Look at how you can just spoon the cream out. See that? Do you know what? I am just gonna pour it all in. I wish you could smell this right now because it smells so good. The final product is gonna be amazing. All right, and you don't want to leave any in the tub. You want to make sure you get all of this. This comes in 10-ounce tubs, and you'll need the whole thing for this recipe. All right, so let's just mix this, and I'm going to take this off the heat now. Since our pancetta and our shallots have gotten nice and brown. So look how easy the cooking cream, it melts like so quickly. And now to finish off this sauce, I need to get a few more ingredients, like my ricotta cheese and my Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna run over here, let's see. Ricotta cheese is traditional in any baked ziti, and you have to have this ingredient, I believe, for baked ziti. So we're gonna mix this right on top of the cooking cream. And I'm using about 2 cups of ricotta cheese. It smells, you can smell, it smells like an Italian kitchen right now. This Italian herb cooking cream is the best thing that has happened this year for me when it comes to cooking, because I've just saved so much time not having to add those extra ingredients. I can take it right off the stove because it melts so fast, and everything, look how everything just comes together. Let me grab the Parmesan cheese. Right here I have a 1/2 cup of shredded Kraft Parmesan cheese. Let me just throw this in here. And remember, we're gonna be baking this baked ziti in the oven too. So all of this will rebake again. So we just wanna mix it in. You just can't imagine how good this smells. I just have to keep putting my face close to it to smell it because I love it so much. And man, like you can't wait to share this with your friends and your family because this is some good stuff. And that means that our butternut squash is now done. So I'm gonna get this out of the oven. Oh, look at that. So after you take out your butternut squash, just be sure to lower your temperature on the stove to 350. And then that will be perfect for us to bake our casserole. Let me grab my mixing bowl so we can mix all these ingredients together. It's just easier to do it in a mixing bowl than to put it in the casserole dish already because it's hard to mix everything in a casserole dish. So let me grab, here is our pasta. Whoop! Making a little mess, it's okay. And then I'm gonna grab my butternut squash. I'm just gonna grab my spoon from my sauce and get this all off the pan here. I like my butternut squash chunky because I really like the taste of butternut squash. And I'm just gonna mix in all these ingredients together slightly so we still get those chunks of butternut squash in the dish. If you want it throughout it, you can actually mash the butternut squash and mix it in too. Now for our creamy, delicious Philadelphia cooking cream sauce here. This looks and smells so good. I can't wait to eat it. Now it's got like that sweet, savory flavors to it because that butternut squash is sweet. So I have a greased 13 by 9 casserole dish and we're just gonna pour all this in. Go. Look at this. You can see those pieces of pancetta in there and the pretty orange color of the butternut squash. Okay, so let's make our topping. And let me grab my Ritz crackers, and then I'm gonna grab my melted butter and my Parmesan cheese, like this. Measure out about a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. There we go. Right on top of our crushed Ritz crackers. This is just a sleeve of Ritz crackers that I actually crushed in the sleeve to make it almost like breadcrumbs. And this is gonna be another like buttery topping. It's gonna come out nice and crisp in the oven. And our melted butter. And this is 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So we have our Ritz crackers mixed with our Parmesan and butter, and I'm just gonna put this all on top of our casserole of our butternut squashed baked ziti. You can just pour it all in there. So here we go, I'm just gonna spread it out. Our topping is spread all over on top, and we are gonna take it and put it into our oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, and then this will be ready to serve. All right. All right, so let's set our timer to 30 minutes. All right, we're all set. Our 30 minutes is finally up, and I can't wait to get this baked ziti out of the oven. It smells so good. Goodness, look at this golden brown crust from these Ritz crackers. Let's put this on the counter and see all this gooey, cheesy goodness with all these, oh, it smells so good. I'm just gonna dig in here and give myself a little plate and a little try. Here is the taste test. Oh my gosh, it is so rich, so delicious. This used to be a recipe of mine that I only made on special occasions, but now with the ease of the Philadelphia cooking cream, this is gonna be an everyday recipe. I'm Lauren, thanks for checking out my video, and I can't wait to hear your comments.